Now we are going to order rational numbers. So you'll see we have a negative 3 1/4, a 2.2, a negative 1.7, and a 1 7/10. So I want to take care of the fractions first. So you need to turn them all into numbers with decimals. So for the negative 3 1/4, we're going to keep the negative 3, but we're going to change the 1/4 to 0.25. And I always think of it as you need 4 quarters for $1, so 1/4 would be 25, and everything is always related to 100, so it's out of 100, and 1/4 of 100 is 25. So we're going to keep the 2.2. We're going to have a negative 1.7, and then we're going to change 7/10 to 0.70. So you have 1.70. And like I said, everything's out of 100, so you can just look at that as adding a 0 to the bottom and the top, and that would mean 70 out of 100, which is 0.70. So now they're going to want you to graph them. So you just have to get comfortable with the graph. So the first number is negative 3.25, so we'll go to the negative 3 and then pretend this is divided into 4 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4. So then the 0.25 would be about there. And you want to make sure though it's on this side of the graph, going that way, because it is a little bigger than 3. If you put it on that side, you would be wrong, because that's going back into the 2s, like a 2 point something. So now we have 2.2, so we'll go over to the 2 and maybe right there. Then we have a negative 1.7, so negative 1 and maybe 7. Think of this out of 10, and if you divided it into little small sections, if that's half right here, then it would be a little more than that. And then we have a regular 1.70, so 1, and then we'll do the 70 there. Now you can label them if you want or if you need to. Here we have 1.70, here we have negative 1.70, and then here we have negative 3.25. So that is how you graph your rational numbers. But before you graph them, you need to turn them all into numbers with decimals. So get rid of your fractions. Remember, everything's out of 100. So you need to make it, like this was 7/10, you make that 100 by adding a 0 on the bottom. So you add a 0 on top. So that's why you have 70 there. And then 1/4, just remember there's 4 quarters in $1. So one of those quarters would be the 0.25.